So this is a 2014 Bailey Unicorn Vigo. Just going to take you through the van and show you how it operates. I'll take you around the outside after, but on the inside of the van, you've got your master power switch. We are connected to mains power at the moment, so you've got your master power on and off. Sorry if you can't quite see the screen with the sun blurring something out here. You've got your internal lights, roof lights in the van. That will turn all the lights on and off at one time. You've got your warning lights on the bottom right hand side just here. And then you've got your water pump run. I'll come back to this in a moment when we come to the water system. First of all, once you've turned your master power on, you're going to need to fill the water system up. So what I'd recommend you do is come over to each tap on the caravan. In the sink, you'll be able to see just here that you have actually got your water pump itself, and I'll take that outside and show you how that operates. Each tap on the van, you're going to need to open on the hot side of the water, as you can see here. So I've opened each tap up. That's the same as the one in the bathroom on the sink. And it'll be the same on the shower as well. I'm not going to open that one up for a moment because I don't want to soak the bathroom, but you'd have the door shut normally, obviously, when you're using that. So to operate the water system, you go down to the front end of the caravan, underneath the seat at the front. And you're going to notice this little yellow valve down here, which is the drain down valve for the water system. So to drain the system, you'd open this valve upright. But to fill the system, you're going to have it in the position it's in now. So what you do is, with your active roll connected on the outside and the taps all completely open on the water system, you'd come to the pump up here, turn on the pump, and you'll notice in a moment when the water starts coming through, the water will run continuously out of each tap in the caravan. When it is running continuously out of each tap, you can shut each tap off in the caravan. The sink and shower also. So we'll shut that off and make sure that is shut off as well. So that is once you've got the water continuously coming through the water system. Once you've got water the whole way through the system, you can come to this the control panel below the main control panel, this one just here. And you can hit the store reset button and it will take you into the options for the caravan. To start with, it's going to be flashing off in this corner. To turn the heating and hot water system on, you're going to go to the on at the top here. As you can see now, if I can get you the right light, I do apologise about this. On, as you can see, is now on the screen. When you come across to the right, you've got your internal temperature for the caravan. Now to control the internal temperature of the caravan, you've got the down button here. As you can see it there, at that point it was set at 30 degrees, which we do not want it set on today. It's already 30 or whatever it is outside degrees. 20 odd degrees, sorry, outside. You've got down and up to set the temperature. Whatever temperature is displayed here, so at the moment it's 11.5 degrees, is the temperature the caravan's going to warm up to. I'm going to turn that down to 5 now, which is essentially the off position. If you want to heat the water on board the caravan, you'll use the arrow to come across to the right. And as you can see here, it's currently saying off. Now to turn the water heater on, you press on, and to turn it off, you press off. If you come across to the right again, to the gas symbol here on the screen, you've got the option to use gas as an operation or off as an operation. So you've got gas on and gas off. It will self-ignite on gas, and if it did fail to ignite, you'll have gas fail appear on the bottom of the screen just here. If you come across to the right, you've got the power supply that's coming into the caravan. So for instance, if you're on a site that's got 1 kilowatt of power available, that is something that only the site that you go to will know the answer to what the temperature is, or to the power supply you can use. So for instance, 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt, or 3 kilowatt, depending on what site you're on. Here on site, we can only run the 1 kilowatt. So with that set up, and the power turned on here with the 1 kilowatt, as you can see, that would be the power that's coming into the van, and the power of the heating system is going to run off. So your heating and hot water system is as simple as that to use. The only other thing you need to make sure that is turned on for your heating and hot water system is this switch down here. So you have it to the down position. If you want to turn it off while travelling, etc., I do understand that, to turn that switch off, just to stop any power going through the van. We're going to come to the fridge next on board the caravan. Fridge, very, very simple to use. You've got power on. As you can see, at the moment the gas light is lit up or flashing now to let me know it's failed to ignite on gas. The reason for that is the gas isn't currently turned on. If you wish to use mains as the power supply, you can press the power plug here, or the plug symbol here, and you can control the temperature of the fridge on gas or electric on the button on the right hand side. If you want to use gas as your power source, again you can press the gas button. If it ignites, this blue light here will be a solid blue light. If you're towing down the road and you want to use the fridge as a cool box, again you can do that. And you can put it onto the battery symbol here, but you have to do that once you connect it to the car. So you'd have to come back into the caravan. You don't have to turn on the power supply by the door. You just turn on the power supply on the fridge. And as I said, then you can use the fridge as a cool box while you're travelling. Turn the fridge off, you press and hold the power button, and that will turn off the fridge completely. Cooker. You've got an electric ring on the hob on top, which will only work if you're on 240 mains. The rest of the rings are gas operation. Then you've got your gas grill and gas oven below that. The bed itself, underneath the bed, the little black push-in fitting that you see in the floor just there is actually where you'll be able to release the spare wheel from underneath the van. In that bag on the side there, there'll actually be a handle so you can wind down the spare wheel. It's got like essentially a hole in a metal bracket inside that little, underneath that black cap. So you simply put it in, wind the wheel down, and then you'll be able to get the spare wheel off the van if you need to. The toilet system on this caravan, again, very simple to use. You've got an electric flush on top, just here, and you've got your grey waste flap at the bottom of the toilet. When you open up the grey waste flap, that will allow the waste into the toilet cassette, which I'll show you when we go outside of the van. So at this point, we're going to go around the outside of the van and point out where everything is on the outside. Oh, microwave works very much the same as your household microwave. The only thing to remember is do not travel with the microwave plate in. So on the outside of the caravan, you've got a storage locker at the back of the van for underneath the bed, as you can see here. You've then coming towards the back of the van. You've got your wind down leg on either side of the van at the back, one just here and one just here. And again, we'll demonstrate them to you when you're here on site. On the back of the van, on the far back side of the van, you've got a 3.5 litre flush tank here for the water, for the toilet system. So you have to fill this with 3.5 litres of water and a cap full of the pink fluid. Below that, you have the toilet cassette itself. To release the toilet cassette from underneath the van, you pull up the orange handle and pull it towards you. And if you need the handle to come out even further so you can pull it along with you, you can actually pull the handle upwards and that will allow it to release from the van. The neck you've got here is actually a waste neck for the toilet to empty. So you remove this grey cap here and you'll be able to empty the waste out from the toilet cassette. The orange button that you see on the back is actually a pressure relief for the toilet system. It's when you're tipping the waste away. The toilet cassette itself, before use, will require you to put in 1 litre of water and a cap full of the blue fluid. Coming down this side of the van, you've then got your gas locker, as you can see. You've got your gas pipe work at the top and your gas bottle tie downs inside of the van. Coming down this side of the van, you've then got your water pump connection underneath this cover here. And the cover that you see here is an Aldi heating and gas flue. So that cover needs to make sure there's nothing blocking it at all, so the gas can vent to atmosphere. On each corner of the van at the front, you've also got your wind down legs. And the locker here at the front, as you can see, it's just a storage locker for the front of the van. You've got one of these on the opposite side of the van in the same place also. The hookup procedure, we will go through in person here on site. You've got your barbecue gas point, which needs a specific fitting. The pushed into place and turns and locks in. Again, you've got your you've got your storage locker on this side as well. You've then got a 3-pin plug for external power coming out into the awning, for instance. And behind the door, you've got your battery locker where your mains lead will connect into. Again, this is something I'll show you in person on site. You've then got your motor mover below the van, which again is something we go through in person here on site. If you have any further questions on the Bailey Unicorn Vigo, please do give us a call here at the Caravan Company and we'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much. Bye bye.